Hello Capricorn, this is your love reading for November 2016. Welcome to my channel, and if you are a regular viewer, welcome back. If you are a newcomer, welcome to my channel. Okay, just if you are a new viewer, that I have to say that my readings are very uncut, unsugar-coated. Do tend to get to the bottom and the bones of things here, and will not resonate with all of you. Okay, resonate with this one, Capricorn, maybe about 40% of Capricorns it will have some, it will resonate with, okay, some sections of this. Okay, not all of you Capricorns, okay, it's just reaching out to these Capricorns that need to be guided back onto the right spiritual path. That's what my spirit guide aims to do, okay, eventually to nudge you back onto the right spiritual path here, okay, and guidance. So Capricorn, yes, this is your love reading, okay, so what I've done is a different format. I'm doing this in layers, okay, so I've got like angel cards as the first layer, tarot cards as the second layer, and then I'm going to put some oracle cards on top of this at the end. So please don't leave me because we get a conclusion, clarification at the end with the oracle cards. That's really important that you know that. So it looks like we're going on to, on a road here, on an inroad sometimes, to find the conclusion and the clarification. So stay with me, okay? So, yes. I just have to say, for some Capricorns here, you've got involved with somebody that I feel that you regret getting involved with, and for some of you, you may have had an indiscretion here. For some of you, I feel as well that you may have just had a casual relationship with someone here, and then because you'd split up from somebody, some main partner here. This main partner now, you want to get back, and this main partner has found out about this casual relationship, okay, I was found out about this indiscretion here, but the reality of it is that you want to try to end this, but you've let it carry on, for some of you, you may have got back with this main partner and you've just let this casual relationship carry on. Even so, this main partner may have found out about this indiscretion, or what they see as an indiscretion, but it's something you was trying to tie the ends up with, because you didn't want this main partner you got back with to know about this, because she was tying up the ends. But it seems like you kept it going, and it's, if you're going to tie the ends up with someone, why keep it going? Why keep it going? There's that situation where you've got yourself into a bit of a pickle, shall we say, Capricorn. You've got yourself into a bit of a pickle because you're seeing someone, you're not really, it's just a casual thing, maybe just sex or something, and friends with benefits kind of situation, and this main partner who you've got a lot of feeling for comes back into your life, and you're trying to get rid of this person, but this other person finds out about this person. It's just a total mess, okay? And this main person started to trust you again, and now they've found this out, they don't want to know. They don't want to know. Okay, this is the situation that you're in. Okay, so yeah, Capricorn. Capricorn. So yeah, this relationship, you hope to keep this relationship, you really do. We've got the Star card. But this person found out about this friends with benefits situation, and they've ended it with you. They're grateful that they've got to know this, and they've ended it with you because they're grateful, because you've kind of, maybe you had an indiscretion before and the reason why you split. Now they're grateful because this has sealed the deal for them. They're like saying, okay, now I can close the door on this, because before I could not close, I didn't get closure from this before, but now this has come to light, I can close the door on this because I'm not going to go through this again with you. So this is what's happened. They're grateful for you for finding out this, because they now feel to themselves, okay, I know the truth about this person and I'm closing the door. Okay, that's what's going on here. But this friends with benefit situation, you were trying to tie that up. You were trying to tie it up with them. You're going to need a miracle to get this person back, because they feel that we've got the justice card on top of that. They want justice for this. So you know what? I guess, Capricorn, that this person, although you were separated, okay, maybe it's a fateful thing, because you were separated. While you were separated, you went and you was having a friends with benefits with this person here. Now, this person may be the person you had an affair with in the past, and you've just kept seeing them for sex, kind of thing, because that's all you ever saw them as anyway, like a sexual situation. This person's come back, and you're so happy that this person's come back. You know, you want to make a future with them, but you didn't get, you didn't make sure that was out of the way. So it all came to light, but this person's still around. So this person you want to be with, I said you're still seeing that person, so I'm closing the door and that's over. I'm grateful that I've got to know this, because that's sealed the deal for me. So this is what's happened, okay. Dear me. So you need to have courage with this situation, and I feel that you're trying to keep your distance from this friends with benefits. And you're trying to make the effort. You do work hard as well, but you're trying to make the effort. That means to me that you're trying to make the effort to get this back together. Or you're going to in November. You're going to just give it some space, I feel. You're just going to put that on hold, or you're going to distance yourself from that. And you're just going to give yourself some space to think, what can I do now about this situation? Because I don't want that person. We were separated, and I was seeing that, yeah, friends with benefit, just meaningless situation, but now what am I going to do? So you're going to give yourself space to think. Distancing yourself from this situation as well. But With this person finding out about this other person, we've got the Tower card, which is like the ministration of this, is the Tower card. They're not going to trust you again, Capricorn. You've blown their trust out of the water. The manifestation of this is the Nine of Rods, and the Nine of Rods depicts that you're anticipating problems here. It's not surprising, is it really? It's your own fault. So again, I don't want to pick on Capricorn. I feel you've got issues. I feel you've got issues from your childhood as well that you've not really sorted out. And that comes from other readings I've done as well, the main readings. Other readings that I've done for you, Capricorn, I feel that your template in childhood of how to be a partner is deranged. It's deranged. I feel that's part of this. And I kind of have sympathy here for you, because this situation here seems like you've got no boundaries. There's no boundaries. This card here says that you want to start again with this person. You want a clean slate. And you're having patience. You are having patience over this. I do feel you did this because you wanted to feel powerful. And you felt that, you know, this person, I don't know who this person was, but you wanted power here. You want to get your power back up. I just feel you wanted to sleep around. And this person was willing to sleep with you. And I feel it gave you power, because we've got the sexuality card. And it was all about sex. It was all about sex, which unfortunately has brought you trouble. We've got the Two of Rods, and it's brought you trouble. I feel this person wants more than this, so they're going to make trouble here as well. So it's not just that this person's found out. I feel they will make trouble for you. You want to be free from this. You want to be free now from this friends with benefits situation, and you're going to hurt someone here. Woman of sadness. So I think you're a man. I'm talking to a man here, but you know, it could be man or woman. But you want to be free from this, so you can concentrate back onto this, you know, potential partner. This was just a lover. You've hurt them. You've hurt them by wanting your freedom back again. I think you're just going to drop them. You're just going to drop them and concentrate on having some space to think what you're next going to do about this. Because you do love this person. You are in love with this person, which you're contemplating now about and reflecting about how much you love this person, and you've ruined it because of this. I've got the Music card here, but that means peace. You want peace back in this situation, in this partnership. Because you do want a partnership with this. We went back to the first card here. Partnership. And you want to bring peace. You want to go and visit this person and bring this back together. Now we've got fire. I see that as passion. You have a lot of passion for this person who is from the past, who's come back from the past. and you feel that, you know, you want to sort this out. You do love this person. You just went with this person you went with this person here, friends with benefits, just to fill in some time. You felt lonely, maybe. Now your guardian angel is over this, and you are reflecting. You're starting to think. I think you're starting. You're starting to think to yourself that, you know, maybe it's me. Maybe I can't have a relationship. Maybe there's something wrong with me, and I ought to really look at the way I was brought up in childhood, and maybe I should go and see some psychiatrist about this. I think I mentioned this in the other readings as well, because I've got you reflecting very much about this, because what's making you reflect on this is that you are in love with this person. You have no idea why you've gone and done this with this I'm saying dirty woman who means nothing, you know, who'd sleep with anything, you know. You have no idea why you did that, and you're kind of thinking to yourself, there's something wrong with you, you know, because you really should have got that person out of the scene when this person came back, but you never did. You kept it going, and now you're starting to think there's something. You're thinking, I've got to go and examine that. There's maybe something wrong with me, my template, the way I was brought up. Maybe my father. I observed my father having multiple affairs with younger women. Maybe, you know, maybe I saw that. Maybe I saw older men, you know, sleeping with younger women, and it was a template for me for when I was growing up. Maybe it's me. Maybe I need to go and see someone, you know. So there's a lot of reflection here for you, and, you know, why you've done this. Because I think you've destroyed, you know, because of this, it's like a pattern with you. I feel, because you've done this, it's not saying you're going to get this person back at all in November. So I think you're going to separate yourself from this person, take some time out to think what you're going to do here. I do think you're thinking, it's me, there's something wrong with me, what am I doing running around after people like this and having these casual affairs that are meaningless. And where did I get that template from? Where did I get that, where I learned that from? Like it was a learned thing in my childhood that I normalised it. I normalised men running around after young girls. Why did I normalise that? So it's kind of a realisation. It seems like it's for a man, this. It seems like a male Capricorn, but it can be a male or female. You know, it can be a female that's like gets involved and gets serious with someone, and then after a certain amount of time goes and has a fling or an affair, and it's like they don't feel comfortable being in a relationship. It's some sort of the way they've been brought up, like a saying, the template that they was given as they was growing up by their parents, you know, who didn't have boundaries. Maybe the parents didn't have boundaries, and you actually are thinking, I need to get some therapy over this, or I'm not going to have a relationship, I'm not going to have a quality relationship if I continue with this behaviour. And I feel this is coming to you, but this could take years of therapy to come out of this, to work on this. Okay, it's not going to happen overnight. I don't think you're going to get this person back. I don't think you're going to get this person back in November anyway. It doesn't look like it. So I can't really tell from there on really where this is going to go. Okay, Capricorn, that's your love reading. Okay. I think with the other readings, it's just trying to get you onto the right spiritual path here. The right spiritual path. And Spirit Guide is saying that you need to start from way in the beginning, where this is like, we've got the nature card here. Way into your childhood here, where this began, and look at the templates that you had growing up. And you may pinpoint why you do this as you go, watch your life as a movie. You say, oh, okay, I did get the impression that was normalised, when really it wasn't normal to do that. It was not normal to do that. And this is why I'm normalising this. So if you look at your life, like go back, like in, like a movie, examine it, pick it to pieces, and also go to see a therapist over this, okay? Because I feel you do want a relationship. You do want a relationship, but you can't have a relationship when you're like this. That's for sure. Okay, Capricorn. It's not going to resonate with everybody, this. I'm reaching out for people who need help to get a normal relationship, This is a love reading after all. And I'm reaching out for people who want to get a normal relationship, but they can't. There's something blocking them that's making the behaviour, the patterns of behaviour that work against relationships, okay? Because nobody's going to stick around with this situation going on. Okay, nobody's going to stick around for that. So it's not going to resonate with all of you. I'm saying about 40% here. Rest of Capricorns, you're gorgeous and you're lovely, and you're in stable relationships and marriages, and maybe some of you are single and looking for relationships. It's not all of you I'm reaching out to here. Okay, I'm reaching out to Capricorns who need the guidance to put them onto the right path here, so they can find spiritual love, and so they can find a spiritual partnership and a soulmate. Because with this, they're never going to find it. Okay. Sending you lots of love, lots of blessings, and bye for now.